Federal Conservative Party leader Erin O'Toole is out. He is the second Conservative leader in a row to be ousted after one election. Conservatives themselves admit the party is fractured. So the question now is, who can rebuild it, and what should that look like?
Is the Conservative Party having a crisis of identity?
I think so. I think that's very clear today.
It is a party at a crossroads. Erin O'Toole laid that out clearly himself on Twitter this week, saying there are two roads. One is the road of Randy Hillier and Derek Sloan, he wrote. Angry, negative, and extreme. It is a dead end. Then he added, the winning road is one of inclusion, optimism, ideas, and hope.
When Erin ran for the leadership, he put himself out there as a true blue Tory, and all of his policies were along those lines. After Erin became leader, he pivoted to a more moderate panel and more moderate platform because he thought that was the right path forward.
Does that mean the party wants a more blue leader?
No, the party wants a leader who is going to lead them into the next election and win.
The party has been struggling to keep its members in one tent. Former Conservatives Randy Hillier and Maxime Bernier, for example, have carved their own path during the pandemic, tapping into anger.
What does the party do with the likes of Maxime Bernier, Randy Hillier? Do you want them in the party, or do you want them to splinter off and take the extreme hard right out of the party?
There's a lot I disagree with both of those guys, but I understand why they have support, and that's because I think there's so many people who have been alienated from the political process. What needs to be done is a clear, concise, bold, aspirational, positive agenda needs to be demonstrated, and if people want to join, then they can join, where we can actually demonstrate that we have solutions as opposed to just grievances. That is, I think, the path to victory, and we have not done a good job at that.
Will you run? Will you throw your name in the ring?
I'm not.
Merci beaucoup.
Already, names are being bandied about, including Pierre Poilievre, Peter MacKay, Leslyn Lewis, Michelle Rempel-Garner, Michael Chong, and Brad Wall. Back when he was a Toronto City Councillor, Premier Doug Ford openly mused about a Ford becoming a Prime Minister. Yesterday, he said it's not an option.
No, I have my hands full. I love being Premier of this province.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's former right hand weighed in himself on the guessing game, with Gerald Butts suggesting Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown could be a candidate. Brown also sidestepped.
My only focus right now is getting Brampton reopened.
Which path is this party going to take, and which path is screaming loudest?
Yeah, well, that's the problem, is we shouldn't be screaming at each other or screaming at Canadians.
Now, politicians are asked all the time if they will run, and we've seen before, no doesn't always mean no. It could also mean maybe, if the stars align and the timing is right.